Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're looking at Trig Solver, which is a lot like Financial Solver, which gives us lots of our solutions for finance, but works with triangles and trigonometry. Now, it's very important to note at the start that this Trig Solver does not do everything. So if you look at the example on the screen here, you notice that the answers are not given as numerical solutions. Each is a result of rearranging an equation. So you still need to know how to rearrange an equation to come up with the correct answer. And these type of questions are quite common in exams. You can see these are past ones here, past exam questions. And the reason the examiners give them to you is because they know you have Trig Solver tools available to you. So they will give you these type to make sure you understand how to do it manually as well. However, there are some questions where Trig Solver can be extremely useful. Right. So, here, question 5. Actually, not a Trig Solver question, but question 6 is, and they're linked. So, size of SPQ. SPQ is this angle here, and you would do 180 take both of those, which would get you an answer of 49 degrees. So, next one down. Given that length of PR is 36, so right in PR is 36, it's given, find length of PQ. Now, this here, if you want to do it manually, you're thinking 1 pair and half a pair sine rule. But Trig Solver can work as well. So in Trig Solver, it will be loaded into your calculator, and what you need to do is go back to your ordinary screen here, and go to My Documents, and then somewhere in My Documents, in My Library, will be Geotrifeed. Load that, and they'll have 2 tabs open to start. This tab here contains the code, which you want to ignore. This tab here is where you want to start. And here, if you press the book, which is this button here just under the delete sign, you can press Geotrifeed and then hit enter there. And then hit enter again to run the program. And what this program starts off by asking you is, what type of information are you going to enter? Either you're going to give it 3 sides, you're going to give it 2 sides and an angle, or you're going to give it 2 angles and a side. So what you want to do here is look at your triangle and say, well, we're going to give 1, 2 angles and a side. So 2 angles and a side is 3. Enter. It will then ask you for angle A. Now here, it's not immediately obvious which one is angle A. And it doesn't matter which one angle A is. However, as long as it's very clear to you what you've called your vertices. So I will call this A, B, C, and therefore we know the sides as well. And I encourage you to very clearly state what you've decided to call them on the sheet, just so you don't get confused later, because it is rather confusing they've labelled them PQR, but your calculator doesn't use all the different letters, it just goes with ABC. So, label ABC, and we're being asked to enter angle A, which is 58. Angle A, 58. Okay. Angle B. Angle B is 73. And then it asks us, well, which side are you going to give us? You're going to give us side A, B, or C. So we look at the triangle, and we can say that we're going to give it side A, so we put in here as 1. And the length of side A is 36. And then what it does is it calculates the remaining angle, 49, which we knew from the previous question. It calculates the remaining 2 sides, B and C, and the area, which in this case we don't need. What we're after is the length PQ, which is this one, which is our B side. Go to the calculator. The B side is 40.59 or 40.6. So 40.6. Right. So I guess there's 2 tricks to using the solver. Firstly is knowing how and when to use it. Some questions, it's just inappropriate to use it. Other questions, when it is appropriate, then you need to know how to set up the sides and interpret the answer. I'll do 1 or 2 more. Alright, here it asks for the size of angle TUV. So it's asking for that angle there. Sorry, drawing on the screen is hard. And what we'll do is we'll carry the 4.2 up. Now to get that angle, what we've got is 3 sides. So I'm going to label this vertex A, B, C, and go to Solver again. And once again, we press the book, try feet, enter, and run it again. And here, what we're going to do is give it 3 sides. So 1. And then it asks for side A. Alright, so we go back, and our side A is this one here, because its opposite angle A is 4.2. 4.2. Side B, 2.1. And side C, 3.5. It then calculates the 3 angles and the area of the total triangle. Now here, we are after angle A. So angle A is 93.8 or 94. 93.8, that one there, D. Alright, so same process before, label your sides, enter the calculated data correctly, and then read off the solution you're after. Alright, distance between 2 ships. These 2. Alright, now what they've got here is two sides and an angle. Once again, trig solver, book, geotry feet, enter. We are going to give it 2 sides and an angle, so 2. Side A. Alright, so we have to decide side A is this one here. We might as well use the A they've given us. So side A is 4. Side B, 6. And then the question is, which angle? Well, the angle we're giving it, if that's A, B, this here must be C. Angle C is 3. And the size of that angle is 30 degrees. Therefore, side C is 3.22, and that's what we're after. Alright, nice quick video. Get in the habit of using Solver when you can, but it's very important you still need to use it by hand as well. Alright, it's just another tool in your arsenal.